What's up, Sag? Welcome to Scorp Queen Intuition. Welcome back. If you are here with me again, this is your March monthly spiritual reading. Okay, so we're going to tap into whatever messages you need to know right now for your spiritual journey, guidance, food for the soul. Okay, so apply what resonates. All right, let's go ahead and see what is going on with you guys. What do you need to know for the month of March? What spiritual and intuitive messages and guidance do we have here for collective Sagittarius? What do we have here for the sign of Sagittarius? Let me see what you guys need to know. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe if you are not already. Okay. Let's see. Spirit, universe, source messages we have here for Sagittarius. Okay. Peaceful resolution. Okay. So whatever you guys are going through, whatever is happening right now, there is a peaceful resolution. You have unlikely and if you believe. Okay. So unlikely. If you believe fell out, and at the bottom we have within the next few weeks. Okay, so let's see what else we got here. So maybe there is something that you feel like it's unlikely that it may work out, but you're going to see that whatever it is you're dealing with, that it is going to work out. There is a peaceful resolution. It looks like right now it's not likely to go in your favor. But it is, okay? More than you know. All right, so let's see what you guys need to surrender. What does Sagittarius need to surrender, Spirit? What does Sagittarius need to surrender? Surrender obsessive thinking. If you're obsessing about a person or a situation, turn the dilemma over to Spirit. Doing so will help bring you clarity and even solve the problem. So that could be your mind obsessively thinking about the situation and how it looks unlikely that it's going to move in your favor. But that is where Spirit is bringing that peace of mind to you to let you know there is a peaceful situation. Just don't keep obsessively thinking about something. You have to surrender it over. All right. Surrender to your full power, okay, and surrender low self-esteem. And at the bottom, you have surrender to passion. All right, so surrender to your full power says your life is calling for you to step into your full power rather than playing it small, okay, and low self-esteem. Surrender low self-esteem says you deserve success, love, and abundance. Set an intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. So, guys, that might be where that unlikely energy is coming from. You have this energy of feeling like something is unlikely to happen. Maybe you have ideas, but then you talk yourself out of it by thinking that it's unlikely that you can see that happen. You can make it happen. You can make things move. But this is where Spirit is saying you got to surrender that low self-esteem and surrender to your full power. Okay? That's why we saw that card, if you believe, because you can't have that doubt, that unlikely, maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. You can't have that energy. So you have to believe. If you believe it, it will happen, right? So whatever the situation is, whatever it is that's going on, that maybe you've been dealing with this situation for a while, and for a while it has not looked good. But just remember who you are. Okay, so surrender to your full power and know that you are who you are, and the universe is working in your favor. So there is a peaceful resolution here to whatever you are working on, whatever you are dreaming of, thinking about, have your goals and your energy set to, whatever that is, okay? Let's go ahead and get some tarot messages. Surrender to passion. Let's see what this says. Get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people and activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. Okay. So give into your passion, guys. It's kind of like that. Go in full speed, what you're passionate about, what you really do feel like you want to happen. Okay. turn that negative obsessive thinking into passion, burning passion for whatever it is that you want to do. Okay. Maybe you guys don't have that passion because that passion represents motivation. It represents courage. It represents being ambitious, right? Motivated to just go after it because you feel so passionate about it. But some of you guys, your self-esteem is getting in the way of that passion. That's that energy that you need to ignite you to go after what it is you want, right? So that passion and that confidence, they work hand in hand. You can have the passion, if you don't have the confidence to get it done, what's going to happen? Okay, so stand your ground. All right, stand your ground, and patience in the reverse. So like I said, guys, stand on what it is you want. That patience was in the reverse. So like I said, you might be running out of patience, and that's where you know, you're kind of feeling like things maybe are not working in that way because it's, you know, your patience is running thin at this point. So let's see what we have here. Spirit, what do we have for Sagittarius? Okay. Yeah, keep having a group of cards jump out at once. Let's see what we got here. Just one card at a time, Spirit. Some of you guys, this could be in regards to love as well. Like you're starting to have a negative, you know, thought on love, or feeling like it's unlikely to happen. Look at that, guys. Hope. Wow, what better card to come out, right? Star energy. Okay. You got recognition and reward in the reverse, which is the Three of Wands energy. So you definitely feel like, you know, your future isn't looking too hopeful. But you are, you know, Spirit is saying maintain hope there. You know, keep the hope alive, Sag. All right. So definitely don't give up hope, no matter what it's looking like, no matter how you have envisioned your future. Some of you guys may feel like you see things for yourself, but maybe you don't know how you see yourself getting there. Okay. So that's kind of like what the issue is, like unlikely. Like maybe you feel like you have this idea to have this or get this, but it's like, how do I get it? I don't have the means. I don't have the resources. How do I get it? So it's kind of like where you're like, okay, well, maybe that's unlikely to happen then. Okay. If you believe it is possible. Okay. You got five. I'm sorry, guys. And that's the Five of Pentacles. I'm sorry. This is the Three of Pentacles. This is the Five of Pentacles, not the Wands. Okay, financial and material changes with the Five of Pentacles there. So like I told you, some of you guys, it may be finances, maybe money short. Some of you guys may be looking for somewhere to stay with that Five of Pentacles energy. There's been some changes with your finances, but look at what came over that hope. That first card is the strongest. You got victory and success in the reverse here. So yeah, I told you, some of you guys are not feeling successful. You're not feeling like you're winning at something, or you're achieving what you want to, you know, achieve, or the things that you have hope for, the things that you see yourself having for your future seems to be coming with a lot of disappointments, a lot of delays, right? Look at that. You got wisdom, which is the Hierophant energy, Taurus energy. So some of you guys could have Taurus placements. You may have Aquarius placements here. But wisdom, look at that. Wisdom is self-explanatory, right? Use your wisdom. Keep moving forward. Use that spiritual wisdom that you have, that guidance that you know you are led by, okay? So whatever it is that you're going through, as long as you have the wisdom and the understanding, you can make it through, right? And so that's what that is here. Have that wisdom. And with wisdom, have understanding, right? So let's go ahead and clarify. This could just be with a Hierophant there. This is just all a part of your journey, your spiritual journey, okay? Allow your spirit to guide you, to give you that wisdom to resolve a situation peacefully. Okay, let's hope here, Spirit. hope here. Queen of Cups in the reverse. Okay, oh, and the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So money is short. So yeah, some of you guys could definitely be when it comes to your finances or your emotional state right now with the Queen of Cups in the reverse. That could be in regards to love, like I said, or a relationship that you just feel like, or maybe you just feel like love isn't going in your favor. Maybe finances are, you know, down, you're stressed, okay, when it comes to money, which is automatically going to put you in a mood, right? So the Queen of Cups in the reverse says inner feelings, self-care, self-love, codependency, insecurity, unfaithful, jealousy, and obsessive. So I feel like this is more so about you, you know, having certain inner feelings that you're dealing with right now, okay? The Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, financial independence, self-care, work home conflict, self-centered, jealousy, smothering, suspicion, fear, mistrust, deviance, and deceit. Okay, so there could be an energy around you guys that also describing these two queens here in the reverse. There could be someone that you're dealing with, and maybe there's a situation that you know, there is a problem here. It could be somebody that's jealous of you. Okay, I got earth energy here, water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And you got the Two of Wands here. But I more so feel like that's more so about your energy here. But I definitely see you been at a crossroad, right? Not knowing what to do when it comes to maybe matters of the heart, matters of your money. But you're making a plan, you're making a choice, you're making a decision, right? You're finding that hope. This is you choosing to go away from that path of having that, you know, negative thinking and choosing that path of having hope, right? Despite what your money look like, despite what you're feeling like at this time, right? Two of Wands says plan in progress, making decisions, discovery, leaving home, plans, happiness, goals, attain, foresight, and reconciliation. So somebody may have hope to reconcile with you. Could be a Cancer, like I said, water sign or earth sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Maybe if you want to reconcile with someone, you might feel like it's unlikely that they'll forgive you or move forward from this. Let's see, what's the Three of Pentacles here in the reverse? Some of you guys could have lost your job or having some issues with finding work. Some of you guys could have conflict on the job. Look at that Two of Wands there. Still making choices, making decisions here, planning. It's all about planning, guys. Planning, using your wisdom to help you plan and make decisions. That Two of Wands again. Let me see what Two of Wands says. It says, you've been hit with a spark of inspiration. Now you must figure out how to turn that fire into action. What did I say, guys? Be sure to lay the groundwork before blasting forward so that you don't stumble over your own feet. Let your intuition guide you. Wow, I knew I was led to read that card. So that's whatever crossroad you're at when it comes to your money, your love life, your emotional state, whatever crossroad you're at. Let your intuition guide you. But plan, okay? People that are wise, they plan things, right? Let's see. Eight of Cups. So disappointment, abandonment, withdrawal, escapism, walking away, leaving behind. There's someone you leaving behind, guys. And keep getting that energy of leaving behind, leaving home. Could be just a state of mind that you're leaving behind as well. Why is this Five of Pentacles here? Some of you guys may be contemplating leaving your job. Maybe too much drama on the job, or they're not paying you enough. Some of you guys might be like at a crossroad where you have to decide if you are going to resign or something like that. Five of Pentacles. Look at that. Five of Pentacles clarified by the Sun. So financial and material changes is clarified by the Sun. Positivity, pleasure, happiness, vitality, fun, joy, warmth, celebration, success, rebirth. All is well. So I told you I see a change, a new opportunity when it comes to your finances. Some of you guys may be getting a new job. Okay. Or maybe there's a job you feel like you might not get. Like you like, it's unlikely I get that job, but you might end up getting that very job. Okay. But you got to stop thinking you're not good enough for a certain job or a certain position. What's material? Harps here. Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. Clarifying the Five of Pentacles. Financial loss, lack of faith. Financial loss, lack of faith, lack mindset, isolation, worry, defeat, loneliness, need, poverty, insecurity, fear, low self-esteem. Okay, so you might be feeling like that just because of the place you're in right now. But you know, keep going. Okay, you have death in the reverse, resistance to change, fear and change, holding on, stagnation, decay, personal transformation. So some of you guys might be fearing taking that major step with whatever it is because, you know, like I said, your self-esteem and that confidence is not there. Okay, maybe you guys, some of you guys already envision failing before it has, you know, before you've even got the plan off the ground, before you've even started the plan. So you have to get that mindset out that, you know, you feel like things are unlikely to move in a certain way. Let's see, victory and success here in the reverse. You got Five of Wands, competition, debates, rivalry, conflict, disagreement, strife, tension, territorial clash, and egos, petty. There definitely is some conflict here with someone, guys. I don't know if it's someone on the job. There's definitely a situation here where you might be worried about this, you know, you might feel like it's unlikely that you and this person can make up or move forward at this point. There has been a lot of conflict. I don't know if someone is in competition with you when it comes to the things you're working on. Got the Page of Cups in the reverse. Emotional immaturity, insecurity, disappointment, new ideas, creative blocks, frustration, irresponsibility. There could be a very irresponsible, jealous person. Maybe they're irresponsible, but they're jealous of you for doing what you're doing and, you know, moving forward and pushing through. Even though you have your struggles, you're still pushing through. So I'm definitely getting someone that is in competition or they're jealous because they are having a lot of problems themselves. They are having a lot of, this may be them having some living situation or financial situation. You got wisdom here in the world in the reverse, seeking personal closure, shortcuts, delays, no closure, incompletion. Some of you guys may have walked away from a situation and didn't give this person any closure. Okay, and they feel some type of way. So be careful who you tell things to, Sag, because they could be in competition with you. Someone could be in competition with you. Look at that. A new start is coming. So whether it's conflict, guys, whether it is financial issues, situations on the job, let your wisdom guide you, okay? Definitely don't get caught up in conflict on the job or the workplace. Okay. Adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. Your hard work is paying off. Okay, and don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. That could be in regards to the situation that is working out. Look at that. And the end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. And hold your vision. Yes. Hold your vision, Sag. Whatever it is you see yourself doing, believe that. Because there is a new start coming, despite what it looks like right now, despite what your money, what your bank account says. Despite what the jealous people around you say about your goals, your dreams. So expect something within the next few weeks. I might need to clarify that within the next few weeks. Appreciation. Okay. So what messages do we have here for Sag, daughter romance in the reverse? Are you definitely feeling like, you know, you're not focusing on money? I just saw envy, and what was the other card? Yeah, definitely got someone jealous, envious of you. Okay, anxiety in the reverse. Glad to see that in the reverse. Look at that, guys. Hostilities in the reverse. I know I'm picking up on someone's energy. I don't know who it is. It's like it's very vague. But there's a conflict with you and someone. Or there is a conflict arising with you and someone. But maybe the root of it is jealousy. Competition. Or maybe there was, and maybe this person is wanting to come towards you. Put all the hostilities behind you. Okay. What we got? Daughter romance in the reverse. Anxiety could be a romantic partner or ex-romantic partner for some of you. All right, let's see. Daughter romance, 33 in the reverse. Okay. So this is new beginnings in love. Okay, but when it is reversed, it says this card reverse indicates a delay or disappointment where love is concerned. In a present relationship, it could also be a sign of distance or separation. For some, the door to love may seem to have been shut for a long time, but the energetic universe is always in a state of flow or flux. Knowing this, you can work on making changes in your daily life that will bring more love into your experience. Remember to make yourself and your own happiness a priority. Encourage yourself and always acknowledge how valuable and deserving you are of receiving your own love and that of others. And not just that, guys, you loving yourself enough to know that you are deserving of whatever it is you see yourself having. Get out of those obsessive negative thoughts and step into your full power and let that low self-esteem go. Because this is a confirmation that you have it. You don't have people jealous of you for no reason, and that might be what it is. You might be trying to figure out why are people jealous or envious of you when you feel like you are going through things, because there's more to it. They already see your accomplishments before you've even accomplished them in the spiritual realm, which is why energetically they don't know why they're upset, why they're bothered. You wonder why are they jealous? Why do they feel this way? But it's because they see your potential. They see what you are capable of. They see what you, no matter, even if you're going through the problems, you don't look like it. Okay? Because people love to feel like, they love to see you looking like what you're going through. Right? So, let's see here. Where were we? Let's see. So, such choices in your attitude and self-treatment will shift any old energy of self-dismissal, changing your core consciousness and all that you attract. So tell the universe you're ready for real love because you're finally willing to give it to yourself. And even if this is not exactly when it comes, dead on when it comes to love, this could be more so self-love. Okay, when you start to love yourself, you feed more into yourself. You nurture yourself more. You feel that confidence. You build that confidence. You build that self-esteem, which leads to you having more courage to go after those things you're passionate about, right? And then you, in turn, are going to manifest and attract more in your everyday life, all life. It's not even just about love. The love is if you're trying to attract someone else and you want to love yourself in that way. But this is you loving yourself so you can feel like you are who you're supposed to be, right? Let's see anxiety in the reverse, 18. So anxiety reversed says, that means worry or distress. Oh, guys, let me read the door to value, the door to romance. I did not read the affirmation. Let's go back. So the affirmation for door to romance says, as I open the door to my own self-love, I attract more and more loving tenderness to me. Okay. And the anxiety card reverse says, finally relief. This nightmare of a card reverse could mean one of two things. Either a recent problem is on its way out, causing you to feel more relaxed, or you have mastered the old habit of worry and have freed yourself from anxiety within. Either way, anxiety reverse is a good omen of more relaxed and peaceful times to come. Maintain a trusting attitude and let the difficulties and fear thoughts fade away into the distance. The affirmation says, I let go of fear and worry. I assume the best and I live in peace. All is well. You see what I'm saying? You can't live in peace when you're like, oh, that's unlikely to happen. That might not happen. Or it may not go that way, or even telling certain people that are envious and then they talk you out of your ideas and what you're trying to do, right? So let's see. I'm going to read that hostility in the reverse too. So, let's see. That's number 26. So hostilities mean defenses up and aggressive energy, okay? But with it being in the reverse, it says this card reverse marks the end of hostilities for you. There's a shift in the energies around you and even about you. And the universe is supporting your own internal shift as well. Whether the aggressive action has ended due to external factors or your own intervention, this card bodes well for more peace and harmony. Be aware, however, that there may still be some action you have to take, and it may seem on the surface that things are slow in getting better. This card encourages you, letting you know that the inner vibrations are changing and the situation will be resolved. Look at that. Peaceful resolution. So whatever it is, there could be somebody on your job. I'm really picking up maybe somebody that's jealous in competition with you in the workspace. And that may be where they're putting you at this crossroad where you have to make a major decision when it comes to your job, maybe leaving it or moving it to a different department or section. It's like whatever is happening, it's causing you to have to make a change or make a choice to shift the energy. Okay. But whatever it is, it's ending for you. Whatever these tough times you have, this cycle is ending. Okay, Sag, it's ending. The hostilities, the tension, maybe your whole life just felt like, maybe recently everything just felt like it's been coming at you. Okay, so that could also represent that energy more so than just an individual. But I definitely feel like there is an individual that's intensifying that energy. Okay. Okay, let's get some career and finance messages here. Career and life messages here. What do we have Spirit here for? Sag. What does Sag need to know? What does Sag need to know, Spirit? Limitations. Obstacles are not what they seem. You can get around them with some careful thought or simply choose something better for you. You see, I told you at a crossroad to make a choice because there's obstacles or limitations, or someone's putting limitations on you. Okay, or you're putting limitations on yourself. Okay. All right, we got illumination. Something hidden is coming to light now. You found out about new jobs, opportunities, and options. Someone lends you a helping hand. So something is going to be illuminated. Maybe you're going to find out about, maybe that's where the jealousy and the competition is going to come in, because you're going to find out about something here. And maybe somebody else is wanting that job or that opportunity. Or somebody may be trying to help you here. I also feel like that hidden is coming to light is the things that, or the energy here that has been against you as well. Flashback. People from the past return. You may work with a previous co-worker or take back an old job. You get a second chance. Maybe that's the decision. You don't know if you want to leave a job or if you're going to go back to a job. But that job or that position, maybe conflict, or maybe someone from an old job is coming to the job you work at now, and it's conflict, it's issues, it's competition. Okay. or be mindful of someone that you used to work with that you work with now at a job now. I don't know. Okay. So like say you used to work at an old job, you work with somebody now, you and this person work at a new job somewhere. Be careful about this person. Okay. At the bottom you have influence. Use your influence for change. You may do public speaking, social videos, or interviews. Your voice and opinions are important. So some of you guys may want to be an influencer. You got the mic there, you got the podcast in there, you know, speaking, using your voice. All right, so we have some island time, law of attraction messages. And that'll be your reading, Sag. I like that. That's definitely it. It's crazy because the deck split right there and Spirit was like, take those two. Limiting beliefs. Okay, subconscious beliefs impede progress. Check in, self-shadow work. Check in and check self, shadow work, rewire with subliminals. So this is that limitations you're putting on yourself, guys, in your subconscious. Like I said, belief impedes progress. So what are you believing, right? What are you believing about yourself? What are you believing about your ability to get things done, your ability to achieve your goals, with no matter how big they seem? Even if they seem too big, go for it. Okay, go for it. So, and I think that sometimes that's what happens. You know, we get nervous because when we think about a certain plan, it may seem too big for us. Okay, and that's where your self-esteem start to kick in. Whether you got high self-esteem and it's gonna say, hey, I'm gonna get it though, I can get it, or you got low self-esteem and say, I don't know, that might be unlikely to happen for you. You know, that might be too much. You might be dreaming too big. Okay. All right, we got past programming. Choose your beliefs. Recognize false stories, external conditioning. Make decisions that support goal. You see that, Sag? Let me get one more. That was too much. Okay. And loving all of you. Love and accept your inner darkness for greatest self-love. Deeply healing. World mirrors us. Okay, so balance. Love the good and the bad about yourself. Love your flaws. Love the things that you're even working on to change. Like these things here that, you know, the reading is pointing out. It's crazy because allowing that, I just saw that. Relax, enjoy yourself, have faith, allow situations to unfold. Answers come and highest outcome. So just allow the universe to move here, guys. You don't have anything to worry about, okay? Just hold your vision and keep going and you know, believe that you can get it done. All right, Sag? All right, that was your reading. That was packed with a lot. But like, share, subscribe. Comment if it resonates for you. If it was helpful to you, let me know. All right, share it with someone that you know it may help. And I will see you guys next time.